Hi guys, good morning. Can you hear me? Yeah. Yes, sorry for delay. Yeah, today some 5 minutes late. Yes, yeah. So let us start session. Yeah, tomorrow sharp will start class. Today with some reasons, some delay today. Yes, let us start. Yes, still if anyone unable to hear me, anyone unable to hear me, yes, unable to hear me, rejoin. If anyone unable to hear me, rejoin the session. Just rejoin the session. Rejoin the session. Just rejoin is a simple solution. Just rejoin. Yes. So yesterday, yes, 9:15. So 9th May, yeah, day 1, day 2. So yesterday, day 2 session, day 2. So just Java introduction given. What is Java? Java features. Yes, today we'll discuss about this Java features. Today topic is about Java features. Today topic is about Java features. That yes, all that history discussed yesterday. Different editions of Java discussed. What's the purpose of different editions? What about different editions discussed? What is Java Standard Edition, Java Enterprise Edition, what is Mobile Edition? Next, fourth one, Java FX. All the different editions were discussed. Different editions. Purpose of different editions also discussed. All the editions discussed. Okay. Next, our course. Yes, Java Standard Edition. Yes, our course syllabus also explained very clearly. Okay, so our syllabus explained very clearly. Next, about Enterprise Edition discussed. Yes, frameworks. About frameworks discussed. So what is exactly framework? So different frameworks using for different purpose that was discussed here. Okay. Yes, next. Yes, big data frameworks. Even we discussed about big data frameworks also. Exactly what is framework? Framework is ready-made one. That was discussed here. Next, Java popularity. How Java got this much of popularity? Okay. So why Java has this much of popularity? Okay. Yes, how Java has become evergreen field and long career and all that history and present scenario and future of Java, all that discussed. Present scenario discussed. What's the present position of Java? Okay. Yes, future of Java and all that discussed. So this is yesterday's topic. That history. Yeah, this yesterday's topic already shared with you. This yesterday document already shared with you. Yes, even yes, recording also shared with you. Okay, recording shared with you. The documents also shared with you. Okay, fine. Now let us start today class. Today class is about yes, Java features. Java features. So this is today's topic. Today's topic. Today's topic. Yes, JDK 1.0 released with below features. JDK 1.0 released with below features. First one, independent of platform. Next one, portability. Next, group language, scalability, and security. So these are the initial features of Java. So initially, first version of Java. Initially, first version of Java. Initially, first version of Java released with all these features. Later, so many features added. Different versions, different features were added. Okay. First of all, let us say about initial features. What is independent platform? What is portability? What is soup language? what is scalability and security. Let us see about all these features. Okay. Yes. 1 second. Yes, to understand all these features, some software basics are required. Yet directly may not be understanding. These features directly may not be understanding. Yes, I can explain, but may not be understanding. Suppose if I am explaining just only basics like definitions, independent of platform definitions. What about the definition? If I explain the only definition, yes, maybe little bit understanding, but if only explaining definition is not my way. Yes, my way is I'll explain everything very clearly. Every topic I'll explain very clearly, in depth I'll explain. Okay, so to understand these features very clearly, yes, you must have some software basics, some knowledge in software basics. So basics like OS, about OS. So first of all, about operating system. So about OS, what is OS? How OS behaving when you're running Java program? While running Java program or C program, when you submitted C program or Java program, how OS behaves? That OS behavior. Next, about interpreter and compiler knowledge. Yes, most important topic about interpreter and compiler. There are some basics before going to Java. These are some basics. What is OS? What is interpreter? What is compiler? Next, about exe file and a dot class file. Exe files and dot class files. Okay. Next, apart from this, yes, low level languages and high level languages. Yeah, this knowledge. Low level and high level languages. So once you have this knowledge, yeah, these are all the basics. Before starting Java, these are some basics. Yes, if you good at about these basics here, then easy to understand the Java concepts here. So before going to Java, let us start with basics here. What is OS? So how OS working? Okay, how OS will process your request. Next, how interpreters and compilers working here. Next, what is exe file, how it's working. What is dot class file, how it's working here. Next, about low level language and high level language. Let us see about all these basics here. So once these basics are finished, then easy to understand Java features. Okay, now let us start with basics here. Here today, starting from the scratch, starting with basics here, starting from basics here, basics. Okay, even non-IT background guys also can understand. Non-IT background guys, non-IT background guys also can understand here. Guys also can understand here. Can understand. Here, my intention is here. Yes, everything you should know. Once you are in the software field, yes, you must have every knowledge, including basics. Okay. Yes, certain basics, certain fundamentals. Even experienced guys also they don't know about it. Some fundamentals. Even experienced. Suppose Java who are working for 10 years, yes, 10 years of experience in Java. Yes, they may not have some basics knowledge. Even 10 years experience is there in Java or any software may not have these basics here. Yeah, that kind of things we'll discuss. That kind of things. Okay, let us start with basics. Yes, starting from basics. Okay, let us start from basics here. See, yes, you may not be expecting this much of basics here. Very basics. See, computerware. First of all, computerware. Yes, computerware. Computerware basically two categories. First one, hardware. Second one, software. Hardware and software. So what is hardware? Hardware is these are physical components, right? Hardware, these are physical components of a computer. We can touch all the parts. Yes, we can touch like keyboards, mouse, monitor, all the hardware components. Okay, but this is not our part. We are not a hardware engineers. We are the software engineers. So let us start with software. Let us start with software here. Software. So what is a software? Yes, we are Java comes from software. Java is a software. Okay, let us come to software. What is a software? Yes, in software, yes, everything is a program. Everything is a program. In software, everything is a program. Yes, here everything is a program. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs. Okay. See, software basically, yes, software basically two categories. Basically two categories. Two categories. Software basically two categories. First one, yes, system software. Second one, application software. System software, next application software. System software and application software. Software basically two categories. First one, system software. Next one, application software. Yes. So first one, system software. What is system software? What is a system software? System software. System software. See, it interacts with the hardware components. System software. It interacts with hardware components. Interacts with hardware components. System software. It interacts with hardware components. Example. Example. Operating systems. Operating systems. Operating systems are examples of this one here. Operating systems. Yes, operating systems. Operating systems and device drivers. Device, of course, device drivers are part of OS. Device drivers are part of OS only. Device drivers are part of OS. Okay. System software. It interacts with hardware components. System software. It interacts with hardware components. Example OS. OS and device drivers. Yes, comes under this category here. Okay. Yes. Next, application software. Yes, application software. Yes, what is application software? Application software. See, application software, this is for the purpose. For the purpose of, yes, application development. For the purpose of application development. Okay. Yes, application software for the purpose of application development. Application software for the purpose of application development. Application apps. Yeah, there are different kind of apps. Yes, in our daily life, we are using many applications. Okay. Yes, in our daily life, we are using many applications. Can you tell me some applications? Yes, yes, you guys. Yes, today little bit I am not feeling well. I'll explain slowly. No worry. Okay. Not feeling well. I'll explain slowly. See, applications. Yes, application software for the purpose of application software development. For the purpose of application development apps. See, in our daily life, we are using some applications. Can you tell me some examples of applications? Yes, come on, guys. Examples of applications. Examples of applications. Yes, some examples. Yeah, fine. Yes, Venkatesh Chalapalli. Yes, Facebook goods. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, online banking, these applications. Yes, Google, search engine is application. Chrome is a software. That is not a application. Chrome is a software. Yes, online shopping. Yes, right. Gmail, right? Google, right? Outlook. Okay. Yes. Firefox. Firefox is a browser. That is software. That is not application. See, applications. See applications like WhatsApp. Yes, mostly used applications WhatsApp, right? It's a WhatsApp. Next to Facebook. Next to Twitter. Okay. Yes, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter. Okay, next. Yes, Flipkart. Flipkart online shopping application. Yes, online trading applications. Online trading apps. Trading apps. Okay. Yes, next banking. Banking. Online banking. Banking apps. There are applications here. These are all the applications. Yes, to develop this kind of applications, we need some softwares. Yes, to develop this kind of applications, we need some softwares. Those are called as application softwares. Yet to develop this kind of applications, even go to meeting, go to training, Zoom app, food delivery apps. For all this to develop this such kind of applications, we need some software. That software is a application software. Yes, application software. Best example, Java. Java is a mostly used application software. Java is a mostly used application software. Java, Hadoop is application software. Okay, .NET is application software. Yes, Python is application software. Databases are application software. C and C++ are application software. Like this, many things. Many things are their application softwares. See, in software fields, we have many technologies. Yes, more than 100 technologies we are using. Yes, many technologies are version. It's a version. More than 100 technologies we are using in the markets in software field. Yes, like we are using some languages. Yes, some tools we are using, some packages. Okay, language programming language like this, Java, C++, Python. Okay, .NET. There are different languages we are using. Next, tools like warehousing tools, testing tools, AWS tools, DevOps tools, reporting tools, like various tools we are using. Packages. MS Office is a package. Next, Oracle ERP, Tally ERP, okay, SAP ERP, some packages. So many things we are using, right? So which is exactly application software? Exactly which is application software? See, there is a system software and application software. System software interact with hardware components. Software which is interacting with hardware is system software. Which is not interacting with hardware is a application software. That's clear. Application software never interacts with hardware. Application software never interact with hardware. Yes, for the purpose of application development. Yes, interacting with hardware OS. Only OS interacts with hardware. Others cannot. Can. That means except operating systems. Except operating systems, all are application softwares. All are application softwares. That's simple. Simple conclusion here. Yes, except OS, except operations, all are application softwares. All are application softwares. All are application softwares. All are application softwares. Okay, so except OS, except operating systems, See, operating systems like Windows OS, yes, like Windows OS, Linux OS, Unix OS, Mac OS. There are different operating systems. So except that operating systems, everything is application software. Yes, except OS, all are application softwares. So fine. Okay. Yes. Once again for the session class notes. Once again. Yes, you guys, running notes not required to write here. Yes, I have prepared in the document. 7th May updated document. Recently updated this document. Yes. See, this is today topic. Introduction to software. Software is a collection of programs like C, C++, Java, and other programs. Software basically two categories. Okay. Yes, is recording now. See that red symbol means it is showing red symbol means it's recording. Now it's recording. Okay, before going to start the class only, I'll start recording, then I'll start class. First, I'll select recording option, then I'll start the class. It's recording, red symbol showing. This session is being recorded, showing that. Yes, software. Software basically two categories: system software and application software. So the same thing explained here. Yes, it interacts with hardware components. Example, device drivers and operating systems. Application software. Here, this is for the purpose of application development. For the purpose of application development. Example, C, C++. They are application softwares. Yes, see, except OS, except operating systems, all are application software. That's it. Same, everything mentioned in the document here. You guys don't worry about documents. Yes, about running notes, don't worry. Running notes is not necessary to write. You guys don't write running notes, just to focus on the class. Try to understand concepts. Try to understand concepts here. Don't write any notes, it's not necessary. Every topic I have prepared. Even single line are not missing. Everything will be there in the documents. Okay. One second, let me have some water. Okay, fine. Yes, no. Okay. Yes, now in this, let us start with ways. First about ways. First, let us say about ways. After finishing ways, we'll go to application software. Java is the application software. First, let us start with ways. After finishing ways concept here, we'll go to application software. So first about ways. Ways. About ways. Yes, here's some question for you guys. Some question, very simple question. Some question. Some very simple question. Very simple question. Yes. Can we run any program without ways? Very simple question. Very simple question. Tell me guys, yes or no? Can we run any program without ways? Can we run any program without ways? Yes, can we run any program without ways? Can we run any program without ways? Yes. What's your answer? Yeah, most of the guys saying that no, correct. Yes, no. So voice required. No voice, no computer. If no voice, no computer. No voice, no computer. Without voice, no computer. Okay. See, except bias. Yes, except bias to run all programs voice required. Except bias. Except bias to run all programs voice requires. For bias, voice is not necessary. What is bias? What is bias? Bias stands for yes, basic input and output system. Basic input and output system. Basic input output system. Bias stands for basic input and output system. Okay, bias stands for basic input and output system. Okay. Yes. What is exactly BIOS here? BIOS, it's a BIOS. BIOS is a hardware. Yes, BIOS is a hardware program. BIOS is a hardware program. Okay. Yes, it's a chip level program. Yes, it's a chip level. It's a chip level program. It's a chip level program. BIOS is chip level program. See BIOS. See here, its BIOS is like this. See BIOS image. You can see. So this is BIOS. Here this BIOS chip. Okay. Yes. What's the role of this BIOS here? So what's the purpose of BIOS? BIOS is responsible for what here? BIOS. See, BIOS is responsible. BIOS is responsible to boot operating system. To boot operating system. BIOS is responsible for boot OS here. Booting OS. BIOS is responsible. BIOS is responsible to boot operating system. Yes, booting. What is booting process? Yes, booting. Yes, booting is a process. Booting. What is booting process? Booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Yes, OS inside the hard disk. Once you power on system, first of all BIOS starts. See, before going to start OS, first BIOS starts. That BIOS program is responsible to load the OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Nothing but booting process. BIOS is responsible for the booting here. Okay, BIOS is responsible to boot operating system. So once you power on your system here, first BIOS starts. First hardware level program, BIOS starts. Then OS starts. First BIOS, next OS. That BIOS is responsible to boot operating system. Yes, what is booting here? Booting is a process. Booting is a process of loading OS from yes hard disk to hard disk to hard disk to sorry hard disk to RAM memory. Yes, hard disk to RAM memory. Okay, so once booting is done, your system is ready. Yes, this OS, right? Where this OS is running? Inside the RAM memory. This OS, Windows OS. Here, this Windows OS. This is running inside the RAM memory. This OS running inside the RAM memory. Running in the RAM memory. So once booting is done, your system is ready. So once booting completed, your system is ready. Okay, OS running inside the RAM memory. Now this OS is responsible to take your request. Yes, submitting some request. That OS is responsible. Okay, let us see how that OS is working. See, here your system, yes, computer. Yes, in computer, here they say hardware layer. Here they say hardware layer. On top of hardware, OS running here. On top of hardware, operating system running here. Operating system running. Okay, on top of hardware, OS running. So on top of hardware, OS running. Operating system running, right? Okay. See, where OS is running in the RAM memory, inside the RAM memory. Yes, OS on top of RAM memory, OS is running. So OS interacting with hardware components. Yes, OS is a system software. OS is a system software. It can interact with hardware components. On top of hardware, OS is running. Okay, yes, on top of OS, everything is running. On top of OS, running all the programs. Suppose C program running on top of OS, C++ running on top of OS, Java program running on top of OS. So database is also running on top of OS. Okay, suppose take Python scripting, this is running on top of OS. Take MS Office. Even for MS Office also OS required. Suppose Hadoop. For Hadoop also OS required here. Okay, SAP running OS required. So every tool, maybe warehousing tools, AWS tools, DevOps tools, everything running on top of OS. These all are running on top of OS. Okay, so top of OS, right? So OS interacting with the hardware components. So OS is a system software. Okay, on top of OS, all these running, right? They are application software. These are applications. These all their application softwares. Application softwares running on top of OS. application software. Application software. These are all their application softwares. That's it. Okay. See, on top of OS, all the application softwares running. Application softwares. Maybe some languages, some tools, some packages. There are different many technologies we are using. Except OS, all our application softwares. Except OS. OS interact with hardware components. So OS is a system software. Except this OS, yes, all our application softwares, because everything is running on top of OS. Okay, their application softwares. All the application softwares running on top of OS. Now OS, here OS, it's giving platform. OS giving platform. Just operating system, it's giving platform. On top of it, all are running. So OS, it's giving platform. On top of it, all are running. So what is operating system? See, what is OS? What is OS? Okay. Yes, simply your answer. It's a platform. Yes, OS. It's a platform. It's a platform. It's a platform. Yes, where we can run all the application softwares. Yes, all these application software running on top of OS. Okay. Yes, what is OS? It's a platform. OS, it's a platform. It's a platform where we can run all application software. That's it. Okay. So OS acting like a platform. On top of it, everything is running. So OS means it's a platform. So OS, it's a platform. See, Java. Java is independent of platform, right? That means independent of OS. Java working on any OS here. Platform means it's a OS. Java working on any OS. How Java made us independent of platform? The topic we'll discuss. We'll discuss next. Wait for some time. How Java made us independent of platform? We'll discuss next. Now here platform is OS. Platform is OS. So what is OS? It's a platform. It's a platform where we can run all the application softwares. See, not only platform here, not only platform. Suppose these programs, application softwares generating some output. These programs generating some output here. First of all, output of all the programs first of all goes to deliver to OS. C program output or Java program output, Python script output. These outputs generating outputs, right? These programs generating output. So first of all, this output goes to OS, delivered to OS. So every output first of all delivered to OS. Okay, every program output delivered to OS and then transport to output device. Okay, suppose reading from the keyboard. Reading from the keyboard. The keyboard data simply goes to OS first of all. Okay, yes, OS to then your programs, maybe C program or C program, Java, something like this. That's it here. So between application software and hardware, there is a OS like a mediator. It's acting like a mediator. Means exactly you can say it's an interface. Yes, it is an interface between application software and hardware components. So next, yes, it is an interface. It is an interface. It is an interface. It's an interface between it's an interface between application software layer and hardware hardware components, hardware components, hardware components, hardware components. Right? Yes, it's an interface. So we is acting like an interface. It's an interface between application software and hardware components. See the application softwares, yes, interacting with the hardware through the OS only here. Application software through the OS interacting with hardware. There is no direct communication. C program or Java, these cannot interact with hardware directly through the OS only. Okay, Java program interacting with output device through the OS. Interact with the keyboard through the OS. So everything happens through the OS. If no OS, no computer. Yes, no OS, no computer. Everything happens through the OS only here. Okay, next, one more important point in Java perspective. In Java perspective, some important points. Yes, in OS there is a library. This library. What is library? Library contains all input output functions. Yes, it's a collection of input-output functions. Input-output functions. Functions means C language functions. It's a C language functions. Yes. See, operating systems, almost all the operating systems were developed in C language. Almost all developed in C language. Like Unix in C language, Linux in C language, Windows in C language, Mac OS, like this, all the operating systems in the market. All the operating software field developed in C language only. So this is library. This library contains all the C language input output functions. Okay, to communicate between application software and hardware components. See, inside the OS there is library. So OS using library, OS with the help of library, OS with the help of library, it can communicate between application software and hardware components. So every OS, see, every OS has its own library, okay, every OS has its own library to communicate, to communicate, to communicate, to communicate, yes, to communicate between application software, to communicate between application software and hardware components, and hardware components, and hardware components, and hardware components. See, every OS has its own library. Using library, it can communicate with between application software and hardware components. Yes, OS using library. So OS using library. So with the help of library only, it can communicate. Yes, it can communicate between application software and hardware components. Next, one more important point. Yes, in Java perspective, one more important point here. See, C program or C++ or Java program Python. What happens here? Before going to run these programs, first of all, linking with OS library. First links with OS library. Half linking with OS library, then starts execution. Why linking? To communicate with hardware. Yes, to communicate with hardware components here. Yes, every program has to link with OS library before going to running. Yes, C program linking with OS library, C++ with OS library. So every program has to link with OS library. That link, yes, can be statical linking or dynamic linking. C and C++ statical linking. Java and Python is dynamic linking. Yes, what is statical linking? What is dynamic linking? We'll discuss. We'll discuss statical linking, dynamic linking. It's a tomorrow topic too. Statically, dynamically linking. Practically also here. C and C++, here exe file creates. That exe file is statical linking. Yes, in Java, Python, no exe files. That is dynamic linking. Java and Python, independent platform. Reason, dynamic linking. Yeah, these are Java and Python are dynamically linking to OS library. Since dynamically linking, those are independent platform. Yes, we'll discuss. Wait. Practically also. Python also practically. Java practically I will explain here. How the dynamically linking practically will discuss. C and C++ exe file creating, statical linking. Yes, all that practically with examples program. Yes, I'll explain clearly. Practically I'll show it here. Okay. Yes. Now here, so every program, see every program, yes, every program has to link with OS library, has to link with OS library, OS library, OS library. Every program has to link with OS library before going to run, before going to run, before going to start. First linking with OS library, then running. Otherwise cannot. Just a link. Yes, every program has to link with OS library. By linking, to communicate with the hardware components. To communicate with hardware, it has to link. Otherwise, cannot work. Okay. Yeah, that's all about. Yes, introduction to OS. Enough. Yeah, this OS, how this OS is working. Enough. To understand Java features, this topic is enough about OS. Okay, see, including bias also expenditure. I think you may not expect it. This kind of basics, right? started from basics, including bias. Yes, including your system startup. From that started, from the scratch, from very scratch started the classes. I think no one expected this much of basics. See, see this topic, even 10 years of experience cases, they don't have it. See, in our class only, already working guys are attending. Okay, yes, in our class there are some working guys. Okay, that working guys, yes, how much they have this knowledge. Okay, how much they have this knowledge. Okay, even working guys, they don't have this kind of knowledge. Okay, just you ask, yes, working guys, what is waste? Simple question, just you ask any working guy here. Yes, what is waste means they can't explain properly. Okay, what is bias? No, even they don't know about bias. Okay, yeah, these are some unknown facts. Yes, you must have every knowledge. See, once you facing enter here, you must have every knowledge here. Okay, so you try to collect lot of information in the software field. So working, not only working, you have to update your software skills. Daily working and earning money, working and earning money. That is not important here. Here, updating what's important. Lot of information about software field, lot of information about your computers, about different softwares. Okay, try to gather lot of information every day. See, at least 1 hour, 2 hours. Try to spend on updating your software skills. Okay, right? Yeah. Yeah, I will explain every here. My intention is you must have every knowledge. Yes, here I'll try to give maximum my experience. I'll try to deliver. Yes, I'll try to deliver my experience max. My daily experience, not only experience, my knowledge and experience. I'll try to deliver maximum. Okay. So this is just ways introduction. Just ways introduction. Okay, about ways introduction. Okay. Yes. Same topic. It's there in document here. Yes, about ways. Same that 4 points. Okay, fine. So this is about ways, right? Yes, what is Java? Java is application software. Java is application software. Now let us move to application software topic here. Application software. Java is application software. See, in application software again two categories. Front end, back end. Front end, back end is there. So front end, back end. So what is front end? What is back end here? In application software, two categories. There's a front end software and back end software. So what is front end? What is back end here? See, front end. Yes, 1 second. Yeah, this kind of form is a front end. This is front end. Yeah, this form front end. Yes, we are filling this form and submitting information, right? So this form taking your data and storing to some location. This form collecting data from you. So this is called front end. So front end collecting data from users and stores in the back end. Yes, all this information storing at some location. That's called the back end. That back end, like database and files and different kind of things, right? Okay, so filling form and we are registering here. Once registered, our information storing some location called as the back end. Okay, next, after finishing your class, Durgasoft, they will take the back end data. Yes, they will take the back end data and they will start follow up. So this is front end. Front end interact with the end users. Back end is to store the data. Back end is to store the data. So front end. So front end interact with the end users. Back end to store data. Back end examples, databases and files. Databases like Oracle database, MySQL database. Okay, Microsoft SQL Server database. Files like Linux file system, Windows file system. Yes, Linux files here storing some data, Windows files storing some data, some information. Okay, next HDFS, Hadoop distributed file system. This is for big data. HDFS is for the big data. Small data means this can store here. To store and maintain data, backend, front end, interacting with users. Okay, yes, Java is a front end. See here behind of this form, yes, it's a JSP form. This is JSP form. JSP form. JSP with Java, Java server pages. So behind of this form, Java program working. Java program working. So Java comes under front end. Java is a front end. Java is a front end. So let us move to front end. Java is a front end. Yes, in front end, again two categories like language and package. Languages and packages. What is package? Ready-made one, ready to use. Example, MS Office is a package. Yes, we can use directly. No programming, nothing here. ERPs like Oracle ERP, SAP ERP, next Tallying accounting package. These are the packages. They are ready to use. No programming, no coding, nothing here. Directly you can use here. Language means we should write the coding. Programmer has to write the coding. Yes, Java comes in languages. Java is language. Now let us move to language. See, the way of introducing it is Java. The way of introducing. See, Java is just hardware and software. Computer where hardware, software. Java is a software. So start with the software here. System software, application software. Java is application software. So move to application software. Okay. So before moving to application software, something explained about ways. After that, yes, move to actual topic, application software. Yes, in this front end, back end. Java is a front end. So that's the reason I'm moving to front. Yes, mode. Yes, language packages. Java is language. So moving to language. Now topic is about languages. Let us see about languages. Yes, languages. Yes, software languages. Software. What is a language? Simple question. What is a language? What is a language? No answer. What is a language? Yes, it's a media of communication. Language is a media of communication. Okay, language just it's a media of communication between yes two persons or two animals or two trees, something like this. Yes, come to software. Software languages. Software language. In software, yes, we are understanding some language. Computer understanding some other language, right? See, computer. Yes, computer understandable, computer understandable, computer understandable language, computer understandable language, computer understandable language. Okay, computer understandable language. Next one, second one, yes, user understandable language, computer understandable, user understand. So user means we are the users of computer, right? We are the users. User understandable. User understandable. Yes, like suppose Java program. Yes, looks like English language. Suppose here there is some Java program. Here this is like English language, right? English language. Yes, it's a user understandable language. A Java program same like English language. It's a user understandable language. Okay. Yes, next suppose C program. Yes, suppose C. Yes, C program. Some C program. Let us take some C program. So this is C program, right? C program. Yes, looking like English language. So this is some double linked list program. Data structures, C language data. Yes, this is like English language, right? Looking like English language. It's English language. So this is user understandable language. Okay. Next is computer. What is computer understandable language? Yes, guys. What is computer understandable language? Computer understandable language. Computer understandable language. Computer understandable language. Computer understandable language. Depends on generation of computers. Generation of computers. Generation of computers. Generation of computers. Depends on generation of computers. See, very simple question. Yes, again one more question for you guys. Okay, how many generation of computers? Tell me. How many generation of computers? Suppose any of your friends having 10 years of experience in software field, just you ask them 10 years and 20 years of experience in software field. Just you ask them how many generation of computers? Yes. No, from your batch, who can answer this? Anyone can you answer it? How many? Yes, we are working with computers. We are working with computers. Okay. Yeah, 10 years experience, 20 years experience. Then how many generation of computers? Yes, no answer. What's happening, guys? No answer. How many generation? Simple question I ask. Very basic question. How many generation of computers? See, you must have every knowledge in the software field. Yes, try to gather many, a lot of information in the software field. Okay, try to gather more and more information. Try to get more knowledge here. Yes, how many generation of computers? Yes, there are 5 generations. Good, good. Some guys are giving answer. That's funny. Yes, good. Namita, good. Namita, and this guy also. Yes, Venkatesh, good. And this, yes, Kedar also. Okay, fine. Yeah, there are 5 generations. There are 5 generations. There are 5 generations. There are 5 generations. What is first gen computer? What is first generation? Can you tell me? First generation computers. These are vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes. First generation computers. Vacuum tubes based here. Second generation. Second generation. Second generation. These are transistor based. Transistor based. Transistors based here. Transistor based. A third generation. A third generation of computers. IC based integrated circuits. IC based computers. Okay, this is one subject in our engineering. In our engineering, we have the about vacuum tubes, about transistors, about IC integrated circuits. Okay, this IC, this topic is somewhat tough topic. Okay, a fourth generation. What is fourth generation? It's a yes, fourth generation microprocessor based. Microprocessor. It's a microprocessor based. Microprocessor based. Okay, this is now yes, microprocessor based. Fifth generation. Fifth generation. See, fourth generation is processor based. Now this is present generation. This is present generation. Present generation is fourth one. Present gen. This is present generation. Present. Yes, processor based computer. Yes, Julius, yes, processor based computer, understandable language. Processor based. Now, present generation is processor based. Yes, processor based. Yes, computer, understandable language, understandable language. Language, yes, is a binary code. It's a binary code. So, what is binary code? Binary codes, zero ones formats. Binary codes, it's like a zero ones format, zero ones. So this is present generation. Yes, fifth generation feature. Yes, anyone idea? What is next generation of computer feature? Yes, 2025 coming to the market. Fifth generation. Yes, by the end of 2024 or 2025 beginning. Yes, coming to the market. What is fifth generation computer? No one idea? What is fifth generation computer? No idea? Fifth generation AI based, artificial intelligence based. Yes, AI based computer. So here AI based computer, understandable language is English. AI based computer, understandable language is high level language English. Yes, easy English. Yes, it's English language. Yes, it can understand English. If you speak in English, it can understand. Yes, it can understand English. Yes, once AI based computer come to market, things becomes easy. Okay, everything becomes easy here, AI based. So once you speaking in English here, it can understand, it will perform activity. Okay, so AI based computer understandable language is English. Yes, it's a high level language. Yes, it is a, yes, English, it's a high level language. It's a high level language. High level language. Okay, see binary codes. This is called as low level language. Zeros ones format low level language. Yes, English is a high level language. Okay, yes, user understandable language English, Java program, C++, all the high level languages, user understandable. Okay, yes, next this is computer understandable language. So this is called as low level language. Clear? Languages. Software. One second. In software, languages are two categories. Two categories. Two categories. First one, low level languages. Low level. Low level languages. Low level languages. Second one, yes, high level languages. Low level and high level language. Low level and high level language. Yes, what is low level language? Yes, what's a low level language? Low level language. Yes, it's a system understandable language. System, yes, means your computer. System understandable language. System understandable language. It's a system understandable low level language. It's a system understandable language. It is a system understandable language. System means a processor. System means it's a processor. Processor. Processors like 8085 and 86. Now we are using 86 processor. Yes, before 90s 8085. Now it's 8086. 8086. Okay. Yes. Low level language. It's a system understandable language. System is a processor. Processor. Yes. Yes, it's a binary code. It's a binary code. It's a binary code. Binary code. Binary code. Yes, binary code is like this. Binary code. Zeros ones format. Yes, it is called as, yes, it is called as machine language. 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 Low level language. It is called as machine language. Machine language is a, yes, low level language. Yes, it's a first generated language. First language in the computers. First language in the computers, it's a machine language. Next language, assembly language. Next language, high level language. Okay. So it's a machine language, low level language. Next, high level languages. High level. Yes, it's a user understandable language. Yes, high level. Yes, it's a user understandable, user understandable, user understandable, understandable, understandable language. It's a user understandable language. User understandable language. Yes, it is like English language. It is like a, it's like English language. Like English. Like English language. Like English. English language. It's like English language. It's like English language. Like Java is a high level language. C language, high level language. C++ high level language. Python, Java, Python, C, C++, HTML, .NET, C Sharp, Scala, all the high level language. Here, one more question for you guys. One more question. Yes, you guys. Yes, I'm asking questions, but you are not asking any questions. Okay. Questions are from my side only getting. From your side, not getting any questions. Okay. Fine. One more question. One more question. Yes, which is first high level language? Which is first high level language? Tell me, guys. Anyone can you answer this? Which is a first high level language? Which is a first high level language? Which is a first high level language? No answer. Which is a first high level language? Cobala? No, not Cobala. Fortran? No. See, which is first high level language? C language. Yes, after C language only everything came to the market. Fortran, Cobol, Pascal, Basic, and all is after C language. First C language. C language is a first high level language. First high level language. Yes, developed in the year 1972. 1972 by whom? C language is a first high level language developed in the year 1972. By whom? Anyone idea? Who is the C language developer? Who is the author of C language? Yes, come on, guys. No one? Yes, Dennis Ritchie. Yes, Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie is the author of C language. Dennis Ritchie is the author of C language. So, which is first high level language? C language is a first high level language developed in the year 1972 by the Dennis Ritchie. Okay, fine. So, low level language, high level language. Okay, see here. Every high level language program, see every high level language program has to convert into that binary codes. Convert into binary code Julius Funds formats. So every high level language. So every high level language program has to convert into binary code, system understandable language. Okay, system understandable language. Every high level language program has to convert into binary codes. Every high level language program has to convert into binary codes. Yes, who will convert it? Anyone idea? Which one will convert from high level language to binary codes? Any idea? So which one will convert? Yes, good. Compiler. Either a compiler or interpreter. Okay, interpreter. Yes, interpreter. Yes, interpreters and compilers. Interpreters and yes, we'll discuss in what is interpreter, what is compiler. Yes, interpreters and compilers. Interpreters and compilers converts from yes high level language to binary codes. Okay. Yes, interpreter and compilers. Interpreters in some cases interpreters, some cases compilers can. Yes, interpreters and compilers converts from high level language to yes high level language to binary codes. Okay. Yes, high level language to yes binary codes. Okay, interpreters and compilers converts from high level language to binary codes. Okay, see, for example, Python. Yes, Python interpreter converts. C language compiler converts. C++ compiler, .NET compiler based. Like this, yes, some languages are compiler based languages, some languages are interpreter based. What is Java? Is it compiler based or interpreter based? Yes, we'll discuss which. So first of all, yes, you should know about what is interpreter, what is compiler. Yes, how interpreter working, how compiler is working. About interpreter and compilers. Once you have this knowledge, then easy to understand here. Java based on what? Interpreter based or compiler based. So next topic is about interpreter and compiler. Yes, 1 minute. Today topic. This is today topic. All this today topic. Today's topic, low level language, high level language. This is software language, computer understandable and user understandable. Okay, see, computer understandable. That depends on generation of computers. Totally 5 generations. Okay. Yes, this is present generation. Yes, processor-based computer understandable language, binary code, zeros, ones, formats. Okay. Yes, it's a system understandable language. System is processor. Okay. A-based language, high-level language. Okay. Software languages are two categories: low level and high level. Low level binary codes. Yes, it's a machine language. It is called as machine language. It is called as machine language. High level language is like English language. Very easy to understand. Okay. Yes. Question: which is first developed high level language? C language by the Dennis Ritchie in the year 1972. Yes, high level language examples are examples of high level languages. Okay, every high level language program has to convert into binary codes. High level language to binary codes. Yes, for this interpreter or compiler converts from high level language to binary codes. Okay, right? Yes. See compilers and interpreters. Like see here, generation of languages. First GL, second GL, third GL, fourth GL. These things we'll discuss. Wait. See, compilers and interpreters are used to convert from high-level language to low-level language. Yes. Interpreter versus compiler. Yes, this topic tomorrow we'll discuss. Yes, it will take minimum 45 minutes to finish. Yes, I should take 45 minutes to finish this topic here. Interpreter compiler. Very clearly I'll explain it here. Okay, it's very important topic here. Yes, it's minimum knowledge required in the software field here. Yes, interpreter and compiler. This topic we'll discuss tomorrow. Yes, you guys, any doubts? Any doubts? You guys, any doubts? See here, last two sessions already shared in the WhatsApp. Yes, in WhatsApp already shared. Okay, in WhatsApp already shared here. See, yesterday session shared, yesterday recording shared, and document shared. Okay. Yes, still anyone pending to give your details here, share your details. This is my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number. Yes, 8179189123. Yes. Yes, share your details. Just your name, your Gmail is enough. Name and Gmail ID. Just give this information. I'll add to group. Okay. I'll add to group. Yes, I think already communication is going on. Yes, even some students are personally calling me. They're asking me doubts also. Yes. So this is number for WhatsApp as well for voice calls. WhatsApp as well, voice calls for both. I'm using same number. Okay, just you can ping on this WhatsApp. Just share your details, the name and Gmail ID enough. I'll add to group. Still anyone pending is there? Share your details. I'll add to group. Yeah, that's all for today, guys. Tomorrow also same link. Same link, same time, 9:15. Exactly, I'll start at 9:15 tomorrow. So exactly at 9:15. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's all for today. So thank you, guys. I hope everyone taken this number. Please take it. I'll wait for 1 more minute. Yeah, this is my WhatsApp number. Take it. Yeah. So thank you, guys. Yeah, that's all. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.